Hello class, thank you for coming to my week 6 MPA 545 discussion board. This week's topics of discussion include early neutral evaluation, dispute resolution board, mini trial, and summary jury trial. The first ADR that was looked at was early neutral evaluation, or E&E. In the textbook, an E&E is described as when a neutral third party listens to facts and arguments, then provides parties with legal opinion. This is not legally binding, as well as it provides parties with possible outcomes to expect in litigation if it goes to litigation. From here, parties have the option to settle or continue with the litigation process. The journal article explores whether mandating E&Es improves efficiency in federal courts. Many federal courts within the United States mandate E&Es before litigation, and it questions if E&Es are as efficient as they are promoted to be. It compared the ratio of cases settled successfully within E&E, and then it compared it with those that were sent to litigation to see if the findings were the same or the ratios were the same. However, this study came back as inconclusive because some courts handle bankruptcies more than they handle divorces, or they handle labor disputes more than they handle insurance type of claims. So therefore, the cases that are handled in Los Angeles might be completely different than the cases that are handled in Vermont, for example. Therefore, the study into the efficiency of E&Es came back as inconclusive. When it came to the news article was a Fox 5 San Diego article which discusses a dispute occurring between SeaWorld and the city of San Diego. And in summary, the city of San Diego during COVID mandated that SeaWorld shut down. However, they continued to charge SeaWorld for rent. Therefore, move forward to today, there's a lawsuit where San Diego is suing SeaWorld for rent. However, this is causing a dispute, and now they are in the E&E process, which failed, and now they're expecting to go to litigation. Dispute resolution boards. The textbook describes dispute resolution boards as best serving for large infrastructure projects that involve high-risk contracts. These are composed of panel experts and are meant to settle disputes between clients and contractors as they come along. In the journal article that I read, Dispute Boards in Latin America, Resolution of Infrastructure Disputes, it stated that Latin America is quickly developing. There are lots of construction projects with lots of disputes developing as a result. Dispute resolution boards have become the most popular method of settlement within Latin America. However, the dispute resolution board is a newer concept. Therefore, some of the kinks are still being worked out, such as when to best use a dispute resolution board and how to integrate them into the legal system. The news article that I read was Panama Canal wins $265 million arbitration claim against GUPC Consultorium. Panama Canal and GUPC, who is a contractor, are repairing the Panama Canal. GUPC is doing the work to repair the canal, which is owned by the Panama Canal Association. However, due to the repairs, there was a $265 million cost overrun, which were not planned for by the Panama Canal company. Therefore, through this dispute resolution board, it was decided that GUPC owed the Panama Canal Association a $265 million, pretty much a refund for the work that was made but unplanned for. A mini trial. The book describes a mini trial as being an information exchange. It is non-binding, voluntary, and structured. In a mini trial, a respected legal official is chosen to hear the dispute between parties. Sometimes it can be a panel. A hearing is held, and then a settlement can be attempted, or it can be referred to litigation. The journal article I read, written by Henderson, stated that the mini trial is often described as useful and effective. In a survey, attorneys reported embracing its flexibility and using it during practical applications. There was a 60% success rate in finding settlement using mini trials in the jurisdictions that it is used. The newspaper article that I read was jury awards 9 survivors of 2020 Labor Day fires $85 million after verdict against Pacific Corp. In this news article, Pacific Corp was found responsible for its equipment starting a fire, which killed many people in Oregon, and there were 9 survivors with property damage. Initially, this was attempted to be settled using mini trials. However, Pacific Corp chose to forego the findings of the mini trial, and they went to litigation. However, with litigation, Pacific Corp was found to be liable and owed the 9 survivors $85 million. A summary jury trial is described by the book as being a non-binding short trial prior to going to a full trial. It is highly abbreviated with set short time frames for opening statements, case presentation, and rebuttals. A verdict is given, and parties may choose to adopt the verdict or go to a full jury trial litigation. In the journal article by Crawley, there is a pattern in Charleston where more attorneys are advocating for summary jury trials. A study was conducted which shows that summary jury trials provides access to justice on a more equitable manner for different races and different persons of different socioeconomic status. This is because summary jury trials are known to be less expensive than full litigation. In the news article that I read, the news article was Texas court is testing Zoom trials to help clear the backlog from COVID-19. Texas courts are requiring summary jury trials in order to catch up on COVID-19 backlog civil disputes. These were also being done on Zoom, which is new for the entire country. This shows a blending of current technology and ADR techniques. Kinks are still being worked out, such as jury selection, but we can anticipate in this being adopted throughout the country. Thank you.